at all. And you know what? A lot of good things happened on that day, which probably would not have had I been in a sour mood. The reason why I believe that glimmers have a superpower is because, you see, glimmers, they activate our parasympathetic nervous system that help us feel relaxed and calm. And so can also help us combat our triggers to some extent. They can counteract the effects of stress, helping us coming back to the present and making us less anxious. They can also substantially improve our mood, making us more motivated to accomplish our tasks. Because the emotional distress that our body was possibly in as a result of our triggers has now been considerably reduced. Now, what happens as you continue to keep noticing and appreciating your glimmers over time? You start to build emotional resilience and a less overactive nervous system, because now you have more neural connections that are programmed for ease and rest. As such, you find yourself being in a state of connection, safety, and regulation all the more often. Additionally, as you continue to keep noticing and appreciating your glimmers, it turns into a habit circuit, where the more you notice and appreciate, the more rewards you reap. And these rewards are in the form of those happy, restful feelings that are often a byproduct of glimmers. As a result of all this, your body is no longer on the lookout for danger or triggers. Instead, our body and mind is on the lookout for peace and restfulness. And the reason why my mood substantially brightened that day is because I had made noticing my glimmers a habit for the better part of a year now. Now, the question must arise, how do you find your glimmers? Well, glimmers are all around us. They're in the simple everyday things, in the people who make us feel at ease, in your favorite hobby like drawing, painting, listening to music, and the simple act of kindness that restores our faith in humanity. Personally, I believe that for something to be a glimmer, it needs to check two boxes. The first one, it needs to be a moment, an experience, an interaction, and whatever that makes you feel safe and connected. Second one, it needs to bring a smile to your face. You could be smiling wide, showing all of your teeth, or it could be a soft, gentle smile as well. Now, it is also entirely possible that you may stumble upon your glimmer unexpectedly, but it is also possible to make your own glimmers consciously. You can do this by noticing. Keep track of all those instances that make you feel safe, connected, and happy. Over the span of a week, check how often these occur. If they occur almost daily, that's fantastic. If they don't, let's ask ourselves this: how can I make sure that I experience a glimmer almost daily? You can do this by putting yourself in situations as often as you can that could be a potential glimmer. So for example, if you like watching the sky turn a myriad of colors, then go for a walk in the dawn or in the evening. If reading a book is what gives you that sense of solace, then try reading a few pages every day. Whatever you do, whatever situation you put yourself in, it doesn't have to be exhausting. It can be the simplest thing, like taking a hot shower. But remember to be always mindful and completely present in that moment, because glimmers, an experience that needs to be allowed to be felt. As I say all of this, I need to highlight that despite all of the potential benefits, glimmers are not a substitute for therapy or any mental health treatment. Like Abdana says, glimmers are not about pretending that the not so good aspects of our life, they don't exist. Instead, it's about striking a balance between the good and the bad. Because I'm striking a balance between the good and the bad, so that you're not too lost in either of them. And as the name itself suggests, glimmers are like a beacon of hope, a faint wavering light at the end of the tunnel, reminding us to keep moving forward. Because when the going gets tough, it is that moment that makes us feel like life is worth living after all. Thank you.